Today I will inform you about the Titanic, of the most famous and unsinkable ship. I got my one of my sources is website. I got off of encyclopedia and history.com. First of all, I will tell you about the Titanic itself. It was designed to be the most luxurious, biggest, and safest ship ever built. It was even said to be unsinkable. It could carry approximately 2,435 passengers and a crew of 900. It had the most beautiful accommodations and decorated with the finest of everything. The second and third class was the largest amount of passengers. The Titanic set sail island on April 10, 1912, headed for New York. About 4 days into the trip, they hit an iceberg at approximately 11:30 p.m. on Sunday, April 14th. Distress signals were sent, but no ships were close enough to help. There were only 20 lifeboats, which is only enough for half of the passengers on board. Women and children loaded first. First class people also get advantage of leaving first because they had more money. More than 1,500 people lost their life that night. The water temperature was a frigid of -2 Celsius. This past May, I went to the Titanic in Branson, Missouri, and this is my second source, which is my pamphlet. We walked in, and all the people were dressed up as they would on the ship in the Titanic. They had all their costumes on. When we walked in, before you even paid, they gave you a passport of 2 people. These passports tell you they have a girl or boy, and they tell you their name, their age, and everything. They tell you about their background. Well, as you walk in the museum, at the very end, it tells you who survived or not. Well, of course, I survived because I was first class, and my boyfriend did not survive because he was third class. First class always is mostly gonna survive. My third source is my personal experience. Is when I went to the Titanic Museum. It was so cool because everybody was dressed up as they would be on the Titanic. They had history of the Titanic. They gave you a little phone after you paid, and you walk around and you push a button, and it tells you all the information that it gives you on, like when you walk in, as you walk around on the boards, they give you all the information about the Titanic. But as soon as you walk in on the right, there's an iceberg, and it is the temperature of it was in the water. So you can touch that. But as you walk through, there's different scenes, there's different, they even have some information from real people from the Titanic, because they were documentary, but you couldn't even have your phone because since some of that stuff was real, they wouldn't let you take the picture because it was copyrighted. But at the very end, it has a water temperature where you put your hand in as the same degrees as it would be in the water. They have a timer, so when you put your hands in there, you see how long you can last. Well, of course, I only last like 10 seconds because it hurt so bad. But my boyfriend lasted about a minute. There's no way I could do that. But the very end, it tells you at the end, when you have your passport, it will tell you first class, second class, third class. And it has a long list of names. So I looked on first class, and I made it. And then Jeremy looked on third class, and he didn't make it. There was more people that survived on first class than there was on any other class. But I'm here to inform you that the Titanic is the most famous unsinkable ship there has ever been made. Thank you for watching.